All right, welcome to my lesson video on the 9.2 lesson surface area of pyramids. Now a pyramid, remember, is a shape that has a regular polygon as its base, and then all of its lateral faces going around would all be shaped like triangles, and all of those four triangles would be the exact same measure. Now the tricky part for a surface area of pyramids is your base can be different shapes. You could have your base being a square, you could have your base being a triangle, you could have your base being a hexagon. Whatever shape of the base it is, and if it's a hexagon or an unusual shape, they will give you the area of that base. What you want to add to that is the area of the lateral faces. Well, how you do the area of the lateral faces is you would do base times height of the triangle using the slant height, because remember we're looking for surface area. Divide that by 2, but then times that by 4 or times it by however many triangles you have going around. So how I've simplified the formula, I've said do base times height divided by 2 of the triangle, times that by the number of triangles going around. Could be 3, could be 5, could be 4. Then add to that the area of the base no matter what shape you have for your base. So looking at the first example here, I have a square pyramid. So that means the shape of my base is a square, and I have 4 triangles going around. So I would do base times height of the triangle, which would be 5 times 8. Oops, excuse me, it should be 5 times 8. And I would divide that by 2 because that's how you find the area of a triangle. So that obviously would give me 20. Then I would times that 20 by the number of triangles going around. For this one, there are 4 triangles going around. So I would multiply that by 4. Okay, I've got the triangles going around taken care of. Now I just have to find the area of my base. And my base, like I said, for this one is a square. That means it is 5 times 5 for the area of the square, which of course would be 25. So then I would add 80 plus 25, and that means the surface area of that square pyramid would be 105 inches squared. All right, you can pause the video and try doing this one on your own, but I'm going to help you out a little bit. This is a square pyramid again. It has a base length of 9, and it has a slant height of 7. All right, so I would do 9 times 7 divided by 2 for the area of one of those triangular faces. Then I would times that by 4 because there are 4 triangles going around this square pyramid. That gives me 126. Now because this is a square pyramid, that means length times width, the area of the base would just be 9 times 9, which is 81. And then I would add those two measurements together. That's 207. And this one would be centimeters squared. All right, some more practice with pyramids. Now this one is a little bit different. This one, we have a triangular pyramid. So that means my base is a triangle, and then I also have triangles going around my 3 sides that are all the same measure, but my base triangle is not the same dimensions as my side triangles. So first I'm going to start with my side triangles. They have a base of 10 and a height of 14. So 10 times 14 divided by 2 gives me 70. And then I'm going to multiply that times the number of triangles I have going around, and this one it is 3, so that gives me 210 for the first part, plus the area of my base. Well, like I said, the area of this base is a triangle, and it has a base of 10 and a height of 8.7 for that base triangle, so 10 times 8.7 divided by 2. That gives me the area of my base is 43.5. So I would add those two parts together, and I would get a surface area of 253.5 meters squared. All right, a real-life application for this. A roof is shaped like a square pyramid. One bundle of shingles covers 25 square feet. How many bundles would you buy to cover the roof? Well, one thing that you have to remember when you're talking about the roof is you only would shingle the triangular surfaces going around. So you actually would need to find the area of the base because you're not going to cover that with shingles anyway. So that means I'm going to find 18 times 15 divided by 2, that's the area of one of the triangles, times it by 4, because there are 4 triangles going around. And that would then give me an area that I need to shingle as 540 feet squared. Now it says one bundle of shingles covers 25 square feet, so I'm going to divide this answer by 25, which means I would have to purchase, well, I get 21.6, but you can't buy 0.6 of a bundle, so you would actually have to purchase 22 bundles of shingles in order to shingle that roof. Alright, this question is very similar to the last one, except now it's saying you're buying a bundle that covers 32 square feet. Well, you needed 540 feet squared of bundles, or of shingles, so now I'm going to divide that by 32, and now I would actually only need to buy, this give me 16.875, so I'd actually just have to buy 17 bundles. If instead of buying ones that cover 25 square feet, I buy bundles that cover 32 square feet. Alright, you can open up bigideasmath.com and we'll get started on today's homework assignment. It says, can a pyramid have rectangular lateral faces? The lateral faces of a pyramid are triangles. Therefore, a pyramid cannot have rectangles as your lateral faces, because then that would mean that you have a pyramid, or excuse me, a prism. Number 3 says, which description of the cell does not belong with the other 3? And this one does not belong, it is not a triangular pyramid. All the rest of them could be used to describe that pyramid. The solid chosen, triangular pyramid, is a name for, so the solid chosen is not a name for a pyramid. The 3 solids not chosen are correct, are the names for the pyramid. I think that's what those ones would be, but I'm not quite sure. I have to look that one up. Alright, then the last question. So I want to find the surface area of the pyramid. This one has a base that is a square, and you can see the triangle is base times height divided by 2. So I would do 6 times 9 divided by 2 times by 4, because there are 4 triangles going around, plus the area of the base, which would be 6 times 6. So 6 times 9 divided by 2, that's the area of one of the triangular faces, times 4, because there's 4 of them going around, is 108, plus the area of the base, which is 6 times 6, which is 36. So that when I add those two measures together, you should get 144 feet squared. Now, as you can see, pyramids are a little bit trickier than rectangular prisms are. I just decided to come up with as basic of a formula as I possibly could for the pyramids. So once again, this part is talking about your lateral surfaces here. So for whatever triangle you have, do base times height divided by 2, and then times or however many triangles you have going around. Then add to that the area of the base, no matter what your base shape is. Could be a square, could be a pentagon, could be a hexagon, could be a triangle. I usually try to trace around whatever shape of the base I'm given, and then I just find the area of that shape that I'm given, and then I add that to the area of the triangles going around. It's kind of a tough formula to really figure out, but the more you practice with the formula, the more comfortable you will get with it.